It's your boys, Zappa and Bird. Welcome back to the final dungeon of Shadow Hearts.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Shadows of the Ending. What is it, Hearts?
It's like I wanted to be straight about it for what's probably the last episode, and you still had to be silly.
It's...
You're you.
Like I said, Covenant is a direct sequel to Shadow Hearts, so the story's not over.
Right. But it will be on hiatus.
While I play Jimmy Neutron.
You're gonna keep doing that, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Come one, come all, to the glorious throne they meet her, left to us by the ancient gods.
Time to go punch Roger Bacon in the face.
Albert, you old fart! It's been fun. We're finally able to put an end to this. Oh, I'm impressed that you of all men were the last to remain standing in my way. Perhaps this was our destiny, even at that moment we met on the train. Just tell me one thing. What will you do if you win this fight? Couldn't say, really. I will create a new world perfected to God's will, pure world without deceit or defilement. Would such a world be any fun? Of course it would be fun. It would be a wondrous place. I really wanted to show it all to all of you. I see. In that case, fine. Let's promise then. No matter who wins, no hard feelings, huh? Leave the surviving world to the mercy of fate. Fine, I promise you. There need only be one fight that determines the course of the planet. Now that's my Albert. Glad we can agree on something.
I love Yuri.
And let's get things started. Gundam flight all set? Ready? Go!
Go plus Ultra.
That's what I was waiting to hear. Let us commence the final battle. Very good. Okay. Is this even his final form?
Answer your question?
No.
That's a big arm. Like, why is one... I don't even know where to begin with this.
Oh, the Covenant again.
Yeah, you're protected this time now. Still gonna suck for SP though.
Man, it sure would suck if I didn't have an item that could fix that.
Mm-hmm.
I repeat my question. Is this even his final form?
Yeah?
Do I go all in?
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, normally when you go all in, you just end up flubbing it.
Right, but my point being is... like, in my attempt to go all in, is there a second form to worry about?
He does not have a second form.
Alright, then there's no phase 2. That answers my question.
Alright.
As if he could have that much SP. I'm gonna see if I can make this work. No. No. Alright. That was... Why did that bother me? With the tiny legs. That... With the tiny legs.
Good job. I thought you were gonna mess up because of the slowness.
No, that was the plan.
Nice. He doesn't have much HP left.
That was the plan.
You finally did it. I'm proud of you.
And I almost messed this one up. Zap.
Good job. Proud of you. You would have used the 7 key, would have one-shot him. GG's.
That's not it. That's not the final fight.
Did I say it was?
You didn't. But the giveaway is the fact that I got an item out of it. That is the deadest of dead giveaways. That's not it.
Oh man, it's a New Game Plus.
This is a PlayStation 2 regular RPG.
So, New Game Plus happened in the Super Nintendo with Chrono Trigger.
This is made by Midway. There's no New Game Plus here. I guess it was published by Midway. I don't believe this game has a New Game Plus. Oh, that's a tumble. Splendid work, I must admit. You got me this one time.
What if I told you that this game does have a New Game Plus?
Does it really?
It does.
Oh, okay.
Yuri, all but you've all chosen your fate. Coming wintry age will be a harsh one, eating of the hell that humans have chosen. But none of it is true, unless you defeat the god that is arriving soon. It should be fine. Strong as you humans may yet be able to overcome their mistakes. When you think you can arise victorious, then take my blessing too. May my soul assist you. Albert, let me take you to God's throne with the last drop of my power.
Remember, he was summoning God,
Yeah?
and God was arriving in a couple days.
Yeah?
Farewell.
Actually, kind of noble. Gotta admit, he's kind of noble.
I mean, Yuri approached him with respect. He's like, okay, is your new world going to be cool? Well, yes, of course. All right. Fair fight.
But when he was defeated, he then helped Yuri.
I mean, I don't think Albert's intent... Oh, there's reading. The stratosphere? It's automatic progress. Look how tiny the temple is from here.
this really the end of the earth? What the?
Hey, what is going on?
Could that be?
Sarge, what same? Is that God?
Yeah, now things are getting interesting. Alright, God.
Thing is creepy.
Guess what I'm doing? The gloves are off.
Oh, we need a CM Punk reference here.
It's time?
You'll find
It's
out.
clobbering time?
You'll find out that your arms are too short to box with God. Remember that?
Nope.
It's, he was fighting The Rock before WrestleMania.
No, I don't remember that. Ooh, chunky.
It's a great line. Your arms are too short to box with God. It's just such a great.
Fuse on.
Nice.
Because the buff increases my ring speed, and I don't want that right now. Not for the plan. You notice how I used the 5th and not the 7th?
Now, in my defense, if anyone says that I lied to you, I did not lie to you. Go back and watch the footage. I clearly said he does not have a second phase.
You did. That is correct.
I never said he was a final boss.
That is also correct.
So,
I didn't argue that. That was not an argument, but that's why I also felt like this is either it, and the 5th is not going to be good enough, or like I was going to escalate 5th into 7th, but the 5th put him down into wobbles. So, Alice, you have a better job to do. Where is those things?
is that the MPSP?
Yep. And then Jujin, what was the name of that? Silverhand. So that just makes, push it 3 times, get perfect hit no matter what?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, what was it? Silver? Gold.
And if Alice's turn goes next, you could use the you could use her to make it everyone does critical.
Right.
And then you launch into Yuri with the all critical attack.
Item.
Nope. I still don't understand how you can do the 10 ring as fast as you did and yet struggle with the basics.
Because, like, my mental spacing for the bottom one is that bottom arrow, and I keep hitting it just too soon. I'm not that mad about it this time.
Oh yeah, you get to see more of the final boss, that's all.
No, this is what I'm looking for.
By not instantly deleting the boss, you get to see more of the boss.
"21 fails. 22 fails.
Music is cool.
Certainly different. Uh... Not without being able to see. Oh,
That's good though.
crits. But how long does this last?
It's either 1 attack or 3 turns. Either way, it's gonna do more damage.
Because I have the crits. Hopefully I didn't waste.
I don't know if you wasted the crit ring or not.
That's
But you only had 3 turns on that one.
right. That's the plan, is to escalate that. And if Zhuzhen gets another turn in before Yuri, guess what the next item is? Full ring. Have we seen this attack already?
Yes, you started with that.
Moon Swallow. That was... What
I
was
think that's the crit one.
that? Dang it, yeah. Wait, what?
Doesn't matter. You got your success ring on. Just don't waste that.
How was that too early?
Oh god. Oh, I'm sorry. I should be laughing. It's just.
I know it said it doubled, but
You didn't expect it to be like that?
it's, yeah, it still caught me off guard.
It wore up because you messed it up.
Yeah. I can fathom that.
Sure, now you
Well, at this point, I don't think it actually mattered anymore.
Gosh, this music is very catchy. It's simple. It doesn't have the gravitas as some of the other final boss musics. It's just kind of disturbing in a way. God, those things are so big, it doesn't even look like there's two of them.
$64 fails.
What's that?
Oh, that's what's on my side audio. Your attempts at the 10 ring.
I did 64 of them?
It was 64 fails, it said, before you finally got it.
Jesus. I think I left the whole thing in too. I just like fast forwarded it and then I slowed it down on like important parts. And then I ranted and raved quite a lot. Talked about how Final Fantasy X has nothing on this stupid ring. And then once I play Final Fantasy X, I'll probably say, man, the 10 ring has nothing on the stupid Chocobo racing game.
Stagger his one.
Fire heal?
Yeah.
That's right, you got plenty of power. Just whittle this guy down. Every turn, just put damage on him.
Yeah.
That's something that I have a hard time with sometimes. Is I'll be fighting a boss and I'll get like trapped in a loop. Well, I'm trying to recover, but
Just can't recover enough.
yeah, and it's just ends up being a losing fight.
On Stagger will off, so another chance. And now with those double spaces for Yuri, I should fail, less likely to fail. He sure is cycling through elemental attacks. Sure doesn't feel like it matters in the slightest.
It is a cool fight though.
Oh! That needs to go on you. I just realized that was his last SP.
Good timing.
Do I have any items that hit everybody's HP? Do I have a big restore everyone forever? Probably not. Alright, this is fine. Fusion can recover her MP on his next turn. Like, I've got him in my loop now. What's he gonna do about it? This does HP and MP damage.
That is cool. I like how you're literally standing on a judgment ring. Oh, that nuked Alice's MP.
Oh, she only had like 70 left.
I think this guy has about 12 to 13,000 HP. So if you're doing 1200 damage per hit, then you really should be able to finish this in 10 rounds.
Excellent.
So definitely be a much harder fight if you're like 5 to 10 levels lower. Wow.
Eat it.
What was that?
That was the rain.
Jeez, that does a lot of damage.
It does, because I've been succeeding.
So the speedrun in this game, top time, 5 hours, 56 minutes, 33 seconds. Japanese PS2.
Yeah, they do a little faster.
Emulation is 6
Cross
hours and 3
stack.
minutes.
Let's not going.
Oh, this is interesting though. They actually have different times as well. They have like an Asia percent.
100%?
Yeah, you know how quickly you can finish Asia.
Oh, like area percent.
Shout out Hearts Covenant. 5 hours and 45 minutes and 8 seconds.
I got
Second
cocky.
place is 5 hours and 46 minutes, and third place is 5 hours and 48 minutes. How close is that?
Like, I didn't heal Yuri for one turn. He got down to 1 HP. It's like, what are you doing? Slap.
All right, you ready for your second form?
Okay.
Just kidding.
I know.
GG's.
And so, our battle came to an end. The god, awakened by human hands, was returned to sleep once again by human hands. On the morning after, a refreshing breeze blew across Wales, and the horrible events leading up to yesterday seemed like nothing more than a bad dream. Soon, it was time to say farewell to everyone. Keith, our handsome vampire, grew weary of the hustle and bustle of the outside world, and so he returned once again to his peaceful castle in Transylvania. I wonder how many centuries he'll sleep this time. Good night, and sweet dreams, dear friend. Master Zhuzhen, our brave Taoist adept, has gone back to Shanghai to mend the disruptions in the energy fields of China. You taught us so much, Master Zhuzhen. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And please, try not to overexert yourself. Our beloved spy for hire said she planned to go home to Paris, but she joked about how her next assignment was probably already waiting for her. So, There's no telling where she might be right now. Hallie, that cute little street boy we met in London, set sail from Southampton with his mother, Kodelka, to find his long-lost father in America. Finally, they'll be able to live together as a family. I pray you'll all find happiness. As for me, I'm headed for Zurich, where my mother's waiting. With Yuri, of course.
Of course.
That is Shadow Hearts for the PS2. Some
You did
awesome
it.
music too. You did it!
That's a bit loud.
You may want to be ready to turn it on. Turn it on again.
Oh, for more voice?
Yes.
That ain't nothing but a scroll wheel away. So, game was good. I enjoyed it. Didn't get really mad at the game until beating up Dad. But the rewards were worth it. Clearly, I can easily do 10 rings, but I can't do a 5th key to save my life. Except the one time I did it.
I sent you a Discord of a timestamp. Watch that later. But it basically shows you the bad end.
Now, what do you mean by bad end? Like, because you asked me at some point, do I want to go for the canon ending or the you did everything ending?
Yep, and you went for the you did everything ending.
So did you send me the true ending, or is that another bad ending?
That's basically the ending that launches into Covenant.
The canon ending.
In a way.
So is there a third ending?
Oh no, I don't know.
I'm not going to play through the whole game again. Is there a third ending?
I can't say anything right now.
Because of Covenant?
Yep.
Okay. So the answer is there is a third ending.
Nope.
I'm not going to ask what the other endings are, just is there a third?
No.
Okay.
You'll find out.
Okay. I'm cool about spoilers because it's still, I still have to go through the events and see how we reach those points. But I want to respect that you don't want to tell.
I want to leave you with something to look forward to.
Right. I respect that.
And you know what's funny is while the credits play, because there is a epilogue. What's interesting is they did a test, a scientific study, because you do scientific studies for everything, right?
Science.
They did a scientific study, and the study was about spoilers.
Okay.
If you spoil something, does that decrease your enjoyment, increase your enjoyment, or does it not have zero effect? And the scientific study showed that when you get spoiled a key plot or element, it actually increased some people's enjoyment of it.
Right.
Because since they know what's coming, they look for all the ways on how that thing came about as they watch it.
Exactly how I take it.
And it's weird because I've always thought that there's no way having a spoiler would be a good thing.
Right.
And the one spoiler that I've ever had on my channel was an accidental spoiler. The person didn't realize that it was a spoiler.
Yeah, you told me about this, but I don't think you told me what that spoiler was.
It was Silent Hill 3.
Okay.
and I was told the truth about your main character's identity. And
okay, yeah.
And I remember seeing that, and I went through, and I'm like, okay, well, this is, this is what the game is about. And I don't remember ever feeling any disappointment by knowing that fact ahead of time. And matter of fact, I think I felt more enjoyment because I knew that fact ahead of time. Like, the game, knowing that fact ahead of time made me connect that game with previous Silent Hill, and because of that I enjoyed Silent Hill 3 more because I knew that thing rather than if I didn't know that thing.
Right, because you still had to get through the journey to that plot point. You just, like, they told you, hey, this is the thing. Well, how did we get there?
But the main thing about Silent Hill 3 was not told to me. I was just told that it was a connected game. So when I got to that main point, it hit harder because I knew the game was connected. It's not like I got to that point and I went, okay, who is this person? Which is probably what my reaction would have been without knowing what I did. So, yeah, it's kind of weird because, I'm very thankful that I knew that ahead of time. Now, I don't want to be spoiled, though, so don't spoil things, but I'm saying in that instance, it was true. I did enjoy it more.
Right. I think Steve lost some enjoyment of me playing Phantasy Star 4 because someone spoiled me on something that I'd kind of seen in the thumbnail. But it's like, oh, he was sad because I found out. I was like, I mean, we get there, but the thing happens, but how do we get there?
Yeah.
Like, how do we build it? And for some people, that makes them look at here's all these little clues that are in the background and just there for a second. That builds up to this. That's the thing. That's the thing. You're watching that media.
Hold on. Turn up the volume.
Right.
As the warlock said in the end, even if an age of winter comes bringing the harshest hardships, I intend to live on with my new family.
Family. Prince of the Austro-Hungarian Empire is assassinated. Summer that same year, the Great War I begins. Endel.
Like I said, goes right into a Covenant. Except now there's a war going on.
Yep.
You can probably click off this.
I'm pushing buttons, my friend. There's nothing.
Nothing's happening?
No. Oh, there it goes. Now it fades out. Do I want to save progress? Sure. Let me upload this data into Shadow Hearts 2.
You can't, unfortunately.
No?
But like I said, this game does have a new game. Excuse me. This game does have a new game plus. What carries over? What carries over? Not a whole lot.
Funny?
Your specials carry over. Your fusions carry over. So it just allows you to enjoy having those fusions earlier.
Okay.
But your levels don't carry over, your items don't carry over. It's just... There is a new game plus, which is kind of cool.
Your money doesn't carry over?
I don't think so.
Because I could see, money still, not ruining things, but having, you could just have more items. You can buy all of them, bracelets from early on and not miss one or the other.
But, yeah, I'm glad we were able to play this together. Thank you, Zappa, for allowing me to guest host this. This has been a lot of fun. Like I said, I adore this series, and I just wish I wish so many negative things weren't said about the third game, because I want to play the third game and I want to play Kudelka, and I've heard very little bit about Kudelka, and I've heard a lot of bad stuff about the third game, and as a duology, this is a great series. As a non-duology, well, I'll have to let you guys know.
Isn't there more than 3 games?
There's 4 total.
Okay.
There's Kudelka, which is the prequel, and then there's From a Brave New World, which is the third one.
Oh, okay. So there's not a 4th one.
From Brave New World kind of killed the series,
Okay.
unfortunately. What happened was, so it's basically America. So they take you completely out of Europe.
Uh-huh.
And that already, like, killed a lot of interest in the game. But then what they did is they also, it's an entirely new cast, I believe. And because it's an entirely new cast, you know, people are like, well, what happened to our... I mean, the second game is an entirely new cast too, but it's still connected, you know, with the original.
Right.
You still have Yuri. You do have new characters, but you know, there's like Easter eggs and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. Like I said, I can't criticize it until I see it. But it did do really low sales. And I mean, IGN, which I don't trust IGN, gave it a 7.8 out of 10. RPG Fan, though, gave it 90%. So maybe it's not as bad as what everyone says.
Like, the game's not bad, but the reception was bad because it's not the same as the last one.
Well, that's the Chrono Cross effect. I've talked about that in
so many times.
Yeah, so many times. But I'm a little bit like unsure because after I play Omori, I think I want to go back into Shadow Hearts because, you know, you've been playing it and all. I just don't know if I'm going to be doing Kudelka or From My New World.
Well, you should do something that's going to raise your spirits and smile and have fun.
Well, I know that From a New World is probably more polished and it's more of a turn-based RPG. Kudelka is not.
Right.
And Kudelka's story, I already know how that turns out.
Because we're here. Shadow Hearts.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where I'm like, you know, I really would like to see
how we get there.
Yeah, what the other game is like.
Right. And I'm saying, given the games that you'll be playing simultaneously, Jimmy and Omori, you should play a game that makes you smile and is fun.
Oh dear Lord.
We are entering the sad age of Bird.
Oh dear Lord.
But you may react differently. But yeah, next time on Bird's channel, Jimmy and the Pulsating Mask.
Not entirely. I mean, you could always Twitch stream our playthrough, and I'm just gonna be uploading it.
But the VODs will not be on my channel.
No, but you know, you could still watch us play it live on Twitch.
Yes. Here at twitch.tv/AceZappa, not a Flightless Bird. Maybe he'll stream that on YouTube. I don't know. These are the mysteries.
All right. Well, hey, you guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you again with more Shadow Hearts Covenant in a couple months.
Right. In the next Let's Play.
All combat is over. Now that you've tasted victory, I'm sure you'll be back.